What next?
Right. Okay. So there's a section. I don't know what happened. How I missed it. I don't know. We're going to look at this part of the fractions we did. Okay. We need to look at how we add them. Okay. And how we subtract them. Right. So as I said earlier on, the fractions, they have always got a numerator, which is the top number, and denominator. Okay. So we want to know how do we add them, and we want to know how do we subtract. I don't know why it's not writing. Anything is freezing again. Yeah. Okay. So in a fraction, the numerator, which is the top number, okay, right, and the denominator, which I said is the lower number, they are equally important in how big the fraction is. So it helps you to understand how big the fraction is. Okay, you can't just take one single number. You need to look at both numerator and denominator. So when we want to add the two or more fractions which have the same denominator, okay, what we do, we simply add the numerators together, but we keep the denominator, yeah, one single. We don't add them two. So like this one here, yeah, the denominator is the same. So it's 9, 9. Therefore, we just need to add this numerator here. So 2 plus 5 is going to be 7, and it's going to be 7 over 9. So here, we keep the denominator as it is. Okay. The same here, yeah. So you can see the denominators are the same. They are 11. So what we need to do is add the top, and we maintain the denominator there. Okay. Okay. Right.
Okay.
Right. So here, this is how it looks in terms of pictorial form. Okay. Yeah. So if you look at the pictorial form, what we need to do, we need to look at the total of these. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it means the total has been split into 9. Therefore, if they have shaded the 2, it means the 2 out of the total. So it's going to be 2/9. So this fraction is 2/9. This one here is 5/9. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 out of 9. Yeah. So therefore, if we add this, we just need to add this 2 of this plus 5 of this. So that gives us 7. So we need to shade 7 out of 9. Okay.
Yes.
Now the same is true if you are subtracting. As long as the denominator is the same, okay, right? All you need to do is to subtract the numerator. That's all. So 5 over 9 minus 1 over 9. Yeah, all you need to do is 5 take away 1, which you have 4 over 9. That's all.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. But now what happens if the denominators are different? Okay. If the denominators are different, okay, you have two ways of doing it. Okay? The modern way, okay, if you meet the more of these young people, okay, you realize that they find it harder to if you try to teach them. Yeah, in our time, is find the common denominator, a number which this number can go in and this number can go in without the remainder. Okay, but the way the modern people have been taught is to try to make the denominator to be the same. So therefore, what they do? Go on. You want to ask?
No, I think the page is down. So could you mind? Yes.
You can't see it.
No, if you're showing something, I still can see the pies, basically. The circle.
Oh, you can still see the pies. Okay, so I was here.
All right.
Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm here. Yeah, that's where I am. So I'm saying, okay. Yeah, the modern young people, the way they have been taught, is that they will try to make this the same. So the only way they can make this the same is this one multiplied by 2 and this one multiplied by 3. But you multiply the top and the bottom. Okay. So if I multiply this by 3, it means that the top 3 times 1 is going to be 3. The bottom 3 times 2 is going to be 6. Okay. Now you're going to see this is exactly that. This is a half. Okay. Now this I'm going to multiply by 2. So 1 times 2 at the top, it's going to be 2. And 2 times 3 at the bottom is 6. So therefore, I've made these denominators, okay, the same. Therefore, I just need to add the numerators, which is going to be 5 out of 6. All right, which is exactly the same. Yeah, because the common denominator of this and this is 6. So what you do, you put it here, then you have 6 at the bottom. Then you are dividing 2 into 6 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus 3 into 6 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. And if I add this, I get 5 out of 6, which is exactly the same. But because they are so used to this, you can't change them to fit this. No.
Which is
the
newer system? Which is the newer system? The one on top or the one on top?
The one on top. The one on top. Yeah. Okay. But there's no difference at all. All you're doing is finding a common denominator. That's all. Okay. Yeah. So all this that is explaining here is all about what we do here. Okay. Right. So you can see here what he has done. So he has multiplied this here, by 3 and multiply this here by 2. But you multiply both the numerator and denominator. Don't forget that. Don't multiply only one. Can you see or not? Can you hear me?
Yes, but did you move the page?
No, I will move the page. I'm still there. Let me mark.
No, it's too low for me.
You can't see.
No.
This is the highest it can go.
All right.
Yeah. But there's nothing to worry at all because it's the same. Okay, I will write this one here. So this is about, if I write here, is half minus 1/3. Can you see?
Yes.
Do you see what I'm writing?
Yes.
Okay, so what we need to do is come find the common denominator. Okay, but what we need to do is multiply this one by 3, multiply this one by 2. So if you multiply this one by 3, 3 times 1 is going to be 3. 3 times 2 is going to be 6.
But when you choose by what to multiply with, are you following some rule?
No, you are trying to find what's the common denominator. What's the common denominator is the number in which this number and this number can go without the remainder.
All right.
Yeah, the smaller the number, the better. Don't choose the larger number because it will make life hard. Okay. Right. Yeah. So, but the modern children, what they do is we need to make the denominator the same. That's what they call it. In a sense, you are finding a common denominator. So if I multiply this by 2, I'm going to have 2 there. Now this is a frozen, can't write. Okay, so
the number you choose won't be the same for the numerator and the denominator.
No, you are choosing the number that if you multiply is going to give you the same denominator.
Yes, but you don't need to use the same number that you've multiplied with for the denominator.
No, because there's no way it's going to give the same value. For example, if I multiply this by 3 and I multiply this by 3, you're going to see it's going to be 3 over 9. So it's going to be different. No. So what I'm looking at is what should I need to multiply this by and this by so that they are of the same. If I multiply this one by 3, I'm going to have 6. If I multiply this one by 2, I'm going to have 6. So therefore, I need to multiply this by 3. So the top by 3, the bottom by 3, the top by 2, the bottom by 2. All I'm worried is the bottom, not the top. No.
All right.
So once I've done that, then you can see that the denominator is the same. So all I need is to subtract the numerator. So this is going to be 1/6. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's all what is there. There's nothing below that. Let's look at it. Let's go to next slide. Okay. So let's look at this test here. Okay. So look at this one. So they're already of the same.
Uh-huh.
Are you able to see this? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So we just need to add this. So
Uh-huh.
this is going to be
5/9.
Yeah. So it's going to be 5/9.
4
Okay.
over
These
5.
are also exactly the same. Okay. So this
4
is
over
4/5.
2/3.
Yeah.
6/7.
Mm-hmm.
7/8.
Yeah.
7/10.
Mm-hmm.
4/9.
Mm-hmm.
10/11.
Yeah.
11/12.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3/5.
Yeah.
That's as far as I can see.
You can see the others.
All right, now it's all right. 1/3.
Mm-hmm.
3/7. 4/11.
Mm-hmm.
5/7. No, 7/17.
Okay. So 7/17. Mm-hmm.
12/23. 5/19.
Mm-hmm.
8/21. And 2/15. That's as far as I can see.
Okay. So you can see this one.
All right, all right. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so that's 4. 4/12 and 3/12.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 7/12. 7/12.
Okay, you will remember this. Okay. And this one?
5/20.
Okay, so 5. Mm-hmm.
12,
So it's 4, yeah. Mm-hmm.
and 9/20.
This one is 9. Yeah. This one?
2/4.
So this one 2/4. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's not allowing me to write.
2/4 plus. No, I think that's not right.
It's correct.
What?
You multiply this by 2, you multiply this by 2. This you just multiply top by 1 and bottom by 1. So these are equal. So it's going to be 3/4.
Oh, yes. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, 3/10 plus 2/10.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5/10 or 1/2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
This one?
1/3 plus 1/3.
1/3. This one here.
Yes. 2/6.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1/6
Mm-hmm.
equals 3/6 equals 1/2.
Mm-hmm. This one?
So 21, 6, 7/21 plus 3/21 equals 10/21.
Mm-hmm. Good. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 4/18 minus 3/18 equals 1/18.
Mm-hmm.
15 15/18 minus 3/18 equals 12/18.
Mm-hmm. Just by 6.
6, eh?
6 into 12 is 2. And then 6 into 18 is 3.
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah.
Okay.
This one?
6 over 8 minus 5 over 8 equals 1 over 8.
This one.
15 over 21 minus 6 over 21. 9 over 21, which is 3 over 6.
7.
7. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay. So following there, yeah. Easy. Very easy. Okay.